from bronze to mythic. If I could only open some rares.
That's freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Show your draft our account for Bronze to Mythic episode 20, draft 20. We are on the precipice, all right? The 20th episode. You've watched them all on YouTube. You hit the like button every time. You subscribed, I guess just once, but left a comment every time, all right? We're very, very close to hitting the over. So, of course, for all those who don't know, every series we do one Bronze to Mythic for each set. This is obviously OTJ. And we have a line of how many drafts to Mythic. And the line is 21.5. And it goes up or down by 1 after each season if I make it or miss. We made it last season, so it went back to 21.5. So the line is 21.5. If we 7-0 twice, or maybe throw in a loss here if our time perfectly, we can still make the under. That's a monumental task, though. We're going to see if we can complete it right here, right now. Let's go. Chat's chanting Bonnie Paul for me. Here we go. Damn it. It's weird it didn't work, right? All right, so we opened up some good rares, though. We got Final Showdown, which is a 6-mana instant speed Wrath, which is honestly, like, we lost to this card earlier, but, like, if you know me, you know I'm not huge on Wraths in Limited. They're kind of often obvious and difficult to set up. This one can save one of your creatures. That makes it cost 7 mana. So this is, like, almost like a 7-mana Wrath. Also, most white decks are aggressive anyways. So it's a really weird card. And also, it's triple white, too. So, 3 big counts against it. It's a powerful card. We've also got Bruce Tarl here, Roving Rancher, which is a great rare. Really powerful card. Makes tokens, draws cards. Insane. We got Stitcher. We got Roadrunner. We got Desert Stew. And we got Spinal Paladin. And maybe a Holy Cow. So, I'm taking the Tarl, I think. Again, not big on the Wrath. It can be like a regular protection spell. It's not even that good, honestly. So, let's take the Tarl, move on with our lives here. Passing Wrath, Stitcher, and a Desert Stew. This can be a Boros card, or it can just be a multi-color green card. So, pass the back with Skewer the Critics. It's okay. Form a Posse. Very, very surprised of his high ranking. I found this card to be pretty mediocre. You're just never getting a good rate on this card. You know, it's 4 mana for 2 tokens, 5 mana for 3 tokens. None of those are particularly great. So, like, not a huge fan. The rating is high, though. So, I mean, the data says otherwise, so maybe I'm wrong. There's also just a Tether here, though. Tether's freaking great. So, I think if it wasn't for Tether, I might take it and try it. But, like, it tables a lot, too. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but you can buff things, obviously. But just take Tether. Tether's great. Passing Skewer, passing Posse, passing Varmints. Pretty bad pack otherwise, though. This whole middle row here is all cards you just don't want in your deck, really. But, yeah, we'll take Tether. Kind of do our thing. It's cool with Vial Smasher. It's true. It's true.
All Outlaws. Got prices on our heads.
Reminder, this is the overlay from Draftsmith, untap.gg. Download it for yourself for free, untap.gg. The numbers here, I'll explain really fast. This bottom number here is the important one. This number takes into account all the games ever played on Untapped, as well as all the cards you already have. Then we see the numbers here. This is LSV's set review ranking. This is a static number. And this number here is the Untapped ranking based on how good the card is, absent all the cards in your deck and all the games ever played. So, we got a Sphinx here is insane. This card's really, really good. It's blue, obviously, but it's very, very good. We got Holy Cow, which is fine. And not much else. We got a Land or a Dance of the Tumbleweeds. Sphinx is messed up. This card is just absurdly good, though. It swings things so hard. You put it in play, block a 2-2, untap, attack. So, the Holy Cow is good with the Tarl. This is actually a pretty tough pick. I don't think I can pass the third pick, Sphinx. I can't do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take the Sphinx. We'll see how it ends up. There's a chance we maybe end up not blue, but like this card's great. This card's super splashable. This card's just really, really good. So, you pass the pack here with not too much in it. We got a Lamb we can happily take here. We got a Grizzly, a Sentry, a Steer Clear, all middling cards. Totally fine. Slam a Land. Very happy about it. If we're blue-white splash the Tarl, I'm pretty happy. So, could also be blue-red maybe. Get past the pack with another Tether and not much else. Bunch of red cards. Red's the worst color, folks. Like, all the commons are pretty bad. A lot of the uncommons aren't very good either. Like, at least blue has good uncommons. You know, but we got a Loan Shark. We got a Tether. Pretty easy Tether here. Could still be blue-red splash white or vice versa. Blue-white splash red. The land here is green. We could, potentially be like a multicolor deck, but the problem is with double blue and the Sphinx, that's like not great. Then we got to be like green, blue, splash, red and white, which is a little too deep for me, I think. So take Tether. Tether's great. If there wasn't a good card in the back, take the land, sure. But Tether's great. Just premium rule spell. Good stuff. So interesting start. Sphinx is really good. A chance we don't play it. Blue is weird in this format because all the commons are just absolute dog shit.
Still a piece of garbage.
But it has a bunch of really good uncommons and rares. Oh, wow. Lazav? Lazav's so good. Ooh, boy. Okay. This back's pretty mopey. Jailbreak Scheme, Stop Cold, both very mediocre. This down ain't big enough is pretty good. Lazav's phenomenal, though. Like a really good card. And we could definitely end up being just some multicolor bullshit deck. Yeah, I'm taking Lazav. This is like your super high upside pick. We might not take it, but I might not play it, but upside's so high. The card's just really, really good. Just take a chance and get past the pack. There you go. All right, we got paid off here big time. Consuming Ashes and Shoot the Sheriff, both excellent black removal spells. Shoot the Sheriff has a higher rating and is a little bit easier to splash, easier in the mana also. Taking the Sheriff here. I think if you're like heavy black already, I think I might take Ashes. Because like, just always kill something. It can exile, which is great too. But we might be splashing black lightly, and this card's cheaper anyway. So take Shoot the Sheriff, but good sign though. That black's open. A late slick sequence or a land. Taking the land here. So splashing is cool and all, but we can't be that deep on our splashes. We got to the lands. The splash won't even work. So cool card. Card's great, but pretty easy land here. And this is the back we opened. We table the Roadrunner, which is fine. This card's not very good. Map the Frontier, a bunch of crap. Jailbreak Steam is like, it's playable. Just time ebb, It's not great. It can, win the game with the unblockable part occasionally. We'll take it. I don't want to play it really, but, if we have to, it's a playable. We're also like, once you're in this 4-color space, you spend a lot of picks on lands. So therefore you end up short on playables occasionally, which is why a card like Sterling Hound is freaking awesome. I love this card. It means like 4-color piles. You can just always cast it on turn 3. It always blocks reasonably well, and then it helps fix your mana also. So big on Sterling Hound. This is a card you want in your kind of like decks that are messy and you need some mana effect mixing. So pack's pretty bad. Wouldn't really want any of these cards. The Vault Buster is a card you just shouldn't be in your deck that often, but like you can play it if you're desperate, obviously. So take that. And we table the Obeka Splitter of Seconds, 2/5 menace with double upkeeps. Honestly, like, it's 2/5 or 4. It's not the worst. I doubt we're gonna play that Cold Charger. So take the Robbery over Muscle. Yeah, probably take the Robbery. So we got some work to do here. So bit of a sketchy start. Oh, come on! I was about to say we can play any rare we open. Obviously, we open a green rare, which is really annoying. It's funny because like this card would be really good in this deck. We're gonna play a ton of crimey stuff, and like if we're feeling super frisky, we definitely could take this card. We got a good land here though, and it's probably not worth it. Like, yeah, the land's great. If this land wasn't here, I think I would take the Lookout and try and make it work. And like maybe shift some other color to a splash, something like that. But we'll take the land. It is really good though. Meta Blast is mediocre. All right, I'll take the land. I'm gonna have a little bit of discipline here. Take the land. Take the land. Take your medicine. Sucks because like green's the best color too, but all right. So pass it back with a Take the Fall card. I'm a huge fan of. Best card in the pack is probably green here in Paladin, but whatever, it is what it is. We got a Holy Cow and Ionize. Not very good in the splash, I don't think. Some white cards, some red cards. Yeah, just take the Fall. I think we're base blue-black, so this card's excellent. So pretty easy Cow. I disagree. Cow's okay, but like we're not even necessarily base white. We're definitely base blue, I think. He's not definitely, but Take the Fall's great. Big Take the Fall fan. It's crime. Does a lot of good stuff. Pass the pack with a Slick Shot, which is not particularly great. Thoughtseize, and just a bunch of garbage. A bunch of cards just are just really, really bad. So Thoughtseize is fine. Oh my god.
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
This is part of the draw being blue, right? Because blue sucks. A lot of bad commons, but there are a lot of good rares, a lot of good uncommons, and they do come around because folks don't like blue. So there you go. Double Sphinx, blue is now definitely our base color, obviously. And we'll go from there. We could end up like being more Jeskai also. We only have three black cards too. So we'll see where it takes us. But slam a Sphinx or base blue. Figure out the rest later. Take the fall, Oasis, Pylons, all interesting. But yeah, love it. 2 Sphinx also makes us somewhat interested in blue-white because it plays with the themes. But yeah, Ashes is great here too. So I think we're blue-black. We're splashing a few things. We're going from there. Bruce Tarl is not great on the double splash, but we'll see where it shapes up. But take the rule spell and do our thing. Double Sphinx. There's a Lush Oasis, as well as some stinkers. A lot of green cards too, man. Green's really open. All right. We would play Oasis either way because the deserts are so good in this deck for crimes. The Crime Frog's pretty bad. It's just like not a card you really want to play. It's just like not what these decks are about. It's just a bad creature. You're not aggressive ever. It often can't attack. It just like kind of sucks. Buzzard's bad too, so take the land. We see just a bunch of the awful blue commons as usual. Lackey, Commando, Rise. I mean, we could play Roadmaster. It's not like the worst card that was ever been printed. Actually, the Drake's not bad with the Sphinxes. It's pretty bad, but yeah. The Turtle Rogue. Alright, let's take the Drake. This town ain't big enough. Also a Raven. Raven's good. We're criming reasonably hard here. And Raven does that pretty well. This town ain't big enough is fine, but it's pretty clunky. We're not really using the bouncer and stuff aspect of it. Yeah, take the Raven. Raven's great. At this point, we're like basically just blue-black. Like, we don't even really have... Like, we have, like, the 2 white... We probably split playing Tethers regardless, but aside from that, like... Pillage, Secrets, or Shackle Slinger, which is double spell tap things. Pillage isn't great either. All these cards are pretty bad, but whatever. Slinger, the Ionized Tables. So did the Paladin, too. Wow. It's funny, I think Paladin might be the pick here. Like, Splashing Paladin's a great win condition in these decks, too. Could also open Bonnie Paul, as chat wanted to do. Ionize not a very good splash card, so let's take the Paladin. We have 1 green land already, so... Alright, Buzzard in the bin. Splashes are kind of up in the air. We just know we're blue-black, right? Ooh, wow, what a pickup. What a pickup. As I said, blue uncommons are great. Haunting is obviously awesome in our double Stoic Sphinx deck, so windmill slam that one. And now we're just like blue-black. And then maybe splashy color. You might even not, though. I mean, two teth is pretty good, but... Oh, we're splashing white. Dust Animist is here. And we might table the Wrangler. It's also a infestation, too. Wow, this pack's juiced. But yeah, pretty easy Dust Animist. Card's messed up, obviously. So, take the Baneslayer. Hopefully table the Wrangler of Damned. And it looks like we're probably just going to be blue-black splash white. We'll see if we got enough red fixing for the Bruce Tarl, but yeah, awesome. All right, take the Animus. Yeah, I mean, looking pretty good. Devil wants some more lands. Or, honestly, the Mana Rock that draws a card when you crime and stuff, whatever, that card's pretty sweet, too. That card's totally fine in these decks. Whoa. It's a big score card or whatever. What the hell it's called. Siphon Insight also. The 4 rare pack. Notion Thief. 4 mana for a 3/1. Opponent would draw a card except for the first one they draw. They skip the draw and you draw. How good is this card? It's like pretty... Like, is Siphon Insight just better? I feel like Insight just better, right? Also make your own luck. It's a guess. Alright. I think Insight's just better. This card's just like... We already have a bunch of 4 mana flash creatures, and like they're not drawing extra cards. Kind of sucks. So yeah, if it's good, it'll be insane. But like the floor on Siphon Insight's so much higher. So card's just great. Double crimes. It's awesome. Essence Capture and a bunch of garbage. Sharpshooter if we're splashing, but like I don't think we are. And Capture is like, it's not great, but we probably won't play it, but we'll just take it, I think. Stretch is just too bad, I think. So right now we only have one fixing land for white, which is not the best. Definitely more fixing. Any white-blue or white-black land, please. I'll take a freaking, you know, concealed courtyard or whatever. I don't care. Give me something, right? Ooh. Are we in the market for a finisher? Because here is a Villainous Wealth. Playable-wise, we do kind of need playables. Maybe we could put, like, the Rope Master or whatever. I'm sorry, that's on my sideboard. I mean, this pack's pretty bad, right? There's, like, no other card I'd even want to really play in my deck in this pack. We just take it, and we end up playing it cool. If not, whatever. So, take the Villainous Wealth. High upside finisher. Ugh. This pack's terrible. What's happening here? Like, the bounce spell's like, you can play it. I'm not excited to play it, but... Alright. Let's see. I was out playing all of these cards. Only a few picks left for fixing. The thing is also, like, you can play well off, like, 2 sources. If you're like, we're kind of, like, lacking them. Actually, we have the Sphinxes to win the game with, right? Yeah, I might not play it, but whatever. Another Riku. Riku's everywhere. Another Sharpshooter too. Jeez. We already have a Vault Buster in the sideboard. Yeah, pretty bad backs the last few backs. I'm just gonna take this Sharpshooter. Dying for lands here. That's actually actually fine. Never mind. The Heath can be a white source and a green source to splash Tether and that's great. Actually, never mind. This card's awesome for us. All right, awesome. Take the Heath. I would say we're most likely blue-black splashing for Animist, Tether, and the X spell. This pack is obviously worthless for us, which sucks, but whatever, I guess. Yeah, Skullduggery is... I mean, it's fine. It's probably not going to make the deck, but... Make Your Own Luck is also a good green... Oh, man. Oh, if we only had something, like, a little bit more fixing, you know? This is that deck that might have played one of those crappy 1-2s. Alright, yeah, it's only a card at the back, so we get a late Thunder Salvo, and sure, whatever. Alright. Oh, we got one! Buddy! Come on down. I talk shit about you all the time, but you're my best buddy now. The deputies just saved our deck, folks. Just saved our deck. Now we're splashing everything. We're ready to rock and roll. Oh, let's do this. Ooh, wow. Those are some low numbers. Okay, sure. Draftsman thinks our deck is absolute bullshit, but sure. So, we're not playing this. So we're going to play splashing a lot of stuff. So we're going to splash white for Animus, Tether, and green for Make Your Own Luck, Villainous Wealth. Maybe Paladin. Probably not. I'm going to play this Vault Buster. This card kind of blows, but, like, we just need it playable. So, and we're not consistent enough on finding green to, like, want the Paladin, I don't think. So, play the Vault Buster. Yeah. Okay. So we have green card, white card. We're playing 2 green sources and probably 2 white sources. And then we have the 1 deputy. But we also have, they're just late game cards. I mean, we might need to play a Plains too, actually. Maybe we just play the Bluffs. It's like a bad Plains. It's just a crime Plains. I think playing 70 lands in this deck might be reasonable too. Maybe just cut the stupid Vault Buster. This card blows. So, cut this card. And we're at 9 creatures. Yeah. There's some good cards on the bench here, too. Like, but that's fine. Haunting, Forwarding, Essence. Essence Capture's pretty bad in this deck too, honestly. Maybe we should cut Essence Capture. It's for blows. So in that case, we play the 1/4, and do we play 17 lands, or do we play the Paladin? I think 17 lands is fine. Obviously missing a campaign. That card would be insane with us, but whatever, it's fine. All right, so this is the kind of deck where, like, I always say self-mill doesn't matter because, like, you just don't. The cards must have been the bottom of your deck. This is a deck where it would matter because, like, drawing Villainous Well is a big part of our plan and our inevitability. If we were to mill it by accident, that would actually be really bad. But all right, so let's see here. So this is our deck. Color-wise, yeah, we're double splashing. We could play the red cards. Like, we have the 2 red sources. If I had one of the 3 mana rock that makes any color, I think I would be a little more aggressive here. But, like, we can't rely on the deputy to get red or white or green. It's just too much. So it's not worth it, I don't think. So, so we're gonna go, yeah, white. These are these cards here. Then we're gonna go this thing. We're playing all of these anyway because we're playing the crime lands regardless. I think bluffs will be my planes. Then we'll play. This is 7 blue. I'm sorry, 8 blue, 7 black, 3 white, 2 green, not counting deputy. Also, like, we could in theory siphon inside our opponent's lands too. Like, it's definitely not non-zero. Yeah, that's cool with me. So, yeah, I mean, this is a pile, but it's our pile, right? So, that's our deck, folks. We got Dimir, Double Splash, Rares, and Stuff. The Jim D special, of course. So, you know what time it is? It's prediction time. 7 wins, yay or nay? You two folks, take a second, pause the video, scroll to the comments, liking the video along the way, and let me know what you think. All caps, believer or non-believer. We're going to make our own luck in this draft, all right? Let's freaking do it. Let's go. The non-believers are back, and we don't like them. Perfect mana, Tron on 3 lands. Couldn't ask for more. Non-believers, get out of here. Chat, come in. We're going to keep. Hand's great. Ooh, Miner's really good. All right, we draw Swamp. Somewhat inclined to wait on the Heath. Just go like Swamp, turn to maybe Bird, turn 3, maybe, I don't know. Bird on 2 might be too slow, but whatever, let's try it. They go like land, good 2-drop here. Be bad, but. Alright, well, I guess attacking for turn 5, turn 2 on the play is pretty ridiculous and limited, but fine, whatever, sure. Now our Raven just feels horrible. You should cast Negotiation, I think, so. Alright. Look at their hand, we see Prickly Pear. Their deck is absurd. Alright, whatever. Take the... I guess Vault Plunderer. Hope I don't draw a land to cast Akul on time. So we get to jam our 1/4 and just hope it's good enough. We're at 11. Ridiculous draw. Alright, so they pop it all out there.
Rogue. They've gone rogue.
And play Vault Buster. Fortunately, we are really dying here. Raven. This is about with Raven where, like, its body is just, like, kind of irrelevant. This happens often where, like, you just can't even play it. Like, it just doesn't do enough, you know. Obviously, opponent going best 1-drop in the format, great 2-drop in the format on the play is pretty insane. But, you know, it doesn't happen every time for sure, but, oh my god. Yeah, like, it would be hard for their draw to be any better, and they have a freaking Akul and the perfect mana, so we're just dead. Yeah, sorry, folks, we can't win this one. The summoner's gonna go off too. Yeah, this is absurd. Alright. Crime. Attack. It's funny, our hand's like not even that bad. But like, this is just an obscene draw. Like, an absolutely obscene draw. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so... See what they do here. Summoner. That's like really good for us actually. Because now I can block and kill the summoner. Alright, so this won't do anything, but let's target this. It's a crime, pumps this up, draw a card. I can now block nope, block here. I think we're just so dead, you know, it doesn't even matter. We can like tether the Aqua Repentant. I just think we're still just super dead here, but yeah, whatever. We're just dead. Like, all right. So, I mean, good luck beating this draw ever. You know, oh, I punted. I should have freaking done this on their turn. I screwed up. Whatever. We're just freaking dead. Who cares? It doesn't actually matter. Do a crime. Say go. Maybe they play around like a trickier or something like that. But we're just so dead. They had a 5-power creature in play, so that's like a 3-1. Oh, whatever. What percent of the time does that draw win? Like, if they have the exact hand they just had on the play against, say they played 100 matches in a row, 100 games in a row. No, I didn't have fun. 100 games in a row, that hand on the play, what percent of games do they win? What do you think? All right, think about that while I run this ad.
In the search for the ultimate weapon, knowledge is power. Introducing Draftsmith, your new secret weapon for Magic the Gathering Arena Limited Mode. Draftsmith helps you pick the perfect card every time by providing an in-depth rating for each card. These ratings adapt based on the cards you've already chosen, making sure you always stay one step ahead of the competition. After the draft is done, Draftsmith recommends the optimal deck based on the cards you have chosen. Know more, win more. Download Draftsmith today from untap.gg.
Whoa, look at this hand. All right. Yeah, like, it's funny because, like, you think our mana base is bad? Casting Akul on turn 4 is, like, impossible. If you pull that one off, that's harder than my mana base is, you know? All right, so we're going to keep this. Hand's pretty good. All right, so take one. Plot the Animus, play the Lazav, play a Crime Land, make more crimes. This hand's great, honestly, so. A Deputy we probably don't need. If I play Deputy, get a Desert. Then next turn is Lazav. Then next turn is Desert Pump. Animus. Then next turn is maybe that's better. Yeah. All right. Deputy. Let's go get a. I mean, we have 2 white already. We need blue. Just want a blue desert, blue green desert, blue white desert. Doesn't matter. I don't think it's blue green desert. Sure, that one, whatever. Sure. All right, so we got Lazav, we got deserts, we got Dust Animus, we got Shoot the Sheriff. It's pretty good. Bristle Pack, sure. Annoying, but it is what it is. Scoreboard's still broken. I apologize. We're 0-1. All right, folks. First, hit that follow button. My name is Jim Davis, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, and hi there, hello.
Yeah.
And appreciate your support. Thanks so much. These things cost you nothing and are a huge boon to me and my success as a content creator. So if you can, again, engage, hit the like button, so on and so forth. They plot a robber.
Indeed. Not right now, but soon.
All right, so we're just gonna play the card we already played. And crime up here. Pump it up. And attack. This card's so good. Lazav's busted. Alright, so that's there. And then plot it up.
Oh, plot twist.
Looking pretty good. They have a kill spell and can fire up the full power robber. I still have a Dust Animus. It's kind of cool. Just gonna play the robber and then play like a. No? Just nothing? Just gonna play it face up? Alright. We draw a Raven of Fell Omen. So they got a bunch of mana up here, right? We don't really like that. 5 mana, 4 cards. Could play untap land and play Dust Animus. But I'm not really feeling that right now. I'm going to play a little safer here, I think. Play the Raven, play a crime land, see what they do, and probably not even attack. We're going to wait. Shoot the Sheriff, can't kill this. It's a rogue, folks. It's an outlaw.
I'm back on the streets with all my criminal buddies.
Raven on the stack. Crime land. Dink ya. I feel like they're probably just going to kill Lazav. But just as they go. Something's fishy. And this is a common thing in Limited, right? Where, like, something's wrong. You don't know what it is. But, like, you can just chill. We're not in a rush. We're the control deck. Drawing a villainous wealth and stuff. It's a rooftop assassin. So would they have blocked and then killed? Maybe. I don't know. This is also an outlaw.
A warlock? Sweet.
And then also, like, they couldn't afford to not do nothing. That's part of the allure. The allure of this, of last turn not attacking, is A, you're not walking different tricks, and B, if they don't get to use their trick, they've wasted the mana, right? So they just cast this card without using its ability, which is great. So now that's the thing we can kill. Great. All right, so can I this card playable? It's mildly playable. It's not great, but take a crime, say go, 3 cards in hand. I mean, we're going to kill the possum. We could kill it, transform, and then crew and bounce something, but, like, that's not really that good. Now we have a bounce elf for our Animus, which is kind of cool. So we can go land, Dust Animus.
Are you plotting revenge?
3 cards in hand. We can shoot the Sheriff on the possum and just get in. And then the question is, do I want to crew? Like, make... Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I'm killing it, not exiling it. So, 4/7 now. And if they attack, I blow them out. Or if they block, I mean. Sure. Pump this. Let's stack. Coming in. 2 mana Baneslayer. We can defend it too. Support don't also, you don't have to plot this card. You can just cast it with 7 mana and have 5 untap lands. That works too. Alright, got him. Cool. So we're going to bounce the Sentry. And we're going to get to Surveil. It's an island. Bin it. Love it. Kill this thing. Deal 2. Feeling great. Your turn. Land 6. Card is just like, they're just so good. It's just like, it's a 4/7 so fast. If we crime again, we can, like, exile the possum. And then, like, maybe bounce something if we want to. Tarantula. That's a pretty good one. That's not bad. We draw a Shackle Slinger. Cast second spell. Tap a thing. It's interesting. So, we could offer the trade of Dust Animus for Tarantula. Or Lazav for Tarantula. Or I could try and draw a spell and tap it. Okay, second spell each turn, target creature controls, stun it, tap it. Obviously tapping it's not great, but, like, they're very low, so we just kill them in a turn or two. Could just deputy up also and just act and draw for a trade. It's funny because, like, keeping the Lazav might be better than keeping the Dust Animus. Right. I'm going to offer the trade. They gain 2 here also, which sucks. They have Skullduggery, it also sucks too, but... I'm going to hold this, not cast either. Just going to take it. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. Maybe they have a throw from a saddle. And they got to have the power in play to kill my thing. Touch my cards, your grubby little fingers.
Everyone has committed a crime here.
Long tank. Sentry and 3 cards in hand. Okay. That's obviously fun. Draw a land. I'm sorry, draw a spell that costs 3 or less. Let me get to Sword of Wealth and Power. Is that even good? Come on, man. Just draw a spell. Alright. You may cast an instant or source spell and so you copy your next thing. Okay. I mean, they can't put it on the flyers block, so... I mean, they didn't block last turn. It's probably the same attack this turn, right? And then just offer the trade. They're much more inclined to block this turn, obviously, because they have an extra blocker. Go to show how good this card is, right? Like, you just like, I'm like happy to trade a good uncommon for it in combat because it's just so big and so hard to answer. Alright, and then we're going to say go. Put the sword on the bristleback sentry. It is now a 5/5 creature. If it deals damage to me, make a treasure, and whenever you cast your next instant sorcery card, you can copy it. That's a pretty gutsy attack, honestly. Should I have kept Lazov, maybe? Maybe I should have. They got 2 cards in hand that are unknown. If one's like a removal spell, we're just screwed. But it's going to be hard to, like, never block this thing. I'm sorry. It's going to be hard to block it every turn. You got me. What do you got? They're going to have their own villain as well if that's going to happen. Alright, I guess we lose. Yeah, that blows. I mean, just is what it is, I guess, but... Alright, just gonna hit this, tap this down. Pretty sure we just can't win anymore. Oh yeah, we have villainous wealth and crap, I guess, but... We're at 11. The problem with the sword is that, like, they had to have a good card in their hand, or it just didn't matter, you know? But they did, obviously, so it worked. But, like, a lot of times you're just not going to have something to do with it, you know? No blocks. They're doing great this game, too. This game's going awesome.
Hey, dude.
My friend. Villainous Wealth for 4 off the top is like not even that good, honestly. Come on, let's go. Move it along here. Okay, sure. Play the assassin, make their own Baneslayer. I would take Wealth for 5. Yeah, I just don't think I have any outs here, or whatever. Yeah, we got a 2. It's like the best villainous wealth ever is our only out. That's not gonna do it. Make your luck. I mean, cool card, but okay. So we cast the O-ring on the sat. They should trample. Doesn't matter. Whatever. All right. So plot this thing. Play O-ring. Yeah, we're just super dead. I mean, they have to be able to crew. Yeah, they just put this thing on our crew attack. It'll screw up. I don't know what are you gonna do. All right, let's hit the assassin. Say go. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, sure. Not the funnest game of all time, but you got me, I guess. All right. Gotta get back into it here. Rough start. 0-2, going for the reverse sweep. The dream for the under is dead. Long live the dream. Alright, they say go. We can obviously just say go here and get our haunting going, but like, we don't have nothing profitable to do. Could thought seize them, could Geyser. I should play the Drake. Who do I want the Rangers to face in the next round? Bruins or Florida? Neither. Both hard matchups. Nothing in say go. It's kind of a weird set of pauses there also. They got Tron. They got a Naturalist. They mill over a Forest. Tilt. Alright. Draw Consuming Ashes. Sure. I mean, it's probably time to just get our Haunting going. And Thoughtseize next turn. We have the removal spell up. We have a Skullduggery up. The bounce spell up. We get to Surveil maybe. So just say go. End the turn. Animate the creatures. You have a 3/3 flyer. Demand a Surveil 1. The Emergent Haunting has emerged. And the Geyser Drake. Funny, this card like looks pretty good, right? But it's not a very good card at all. Really shouldn't be in your deck. It's only mildly passable in one archetype. Even then, it's not great. They're gonna bounce by Haunting. I mean, I guess. Just do it again, right? That's fine. We're just gonna play the. Gotta get a Surveil on. We get an Island. So next turn can be Thoughtseize plus replay the Haunting. I'm gonna bend this. Alright, so no deserts either. They attack. It was honestly a pretty bad turn for them. They didn't really do anything. You know, so like, that's fine. Attack. Let's Thoughtseize them. See what's up. We see a hand of Terror of the Peaks. Jailbreak Scheme, Spinewood Paladin. They have no second red. Looks like red's a splash, too. I'm taking the Paladin. I just have a removal spell in my hand, so, like, if they do draw the red, whatever. If they don't, there's never going to cast any spells, so just take the Paladin. Take the Paladin. Play the Haunting. We're going to have Barons. You could save it for a crime, but I think it's fine, so... Got Forest Island. Terror of the Peaks is a long way away. We've had Terror of the Peaks torpedo at least one of our drafts by giving us a horrible mana base. Thankfully, at the Pro Tour, I passed Terror of the Peaks. I had a good green-white deck. It was pack 2. Just didn't take the bait. Took a good white card and moved on with my life, you know? Alright, so attack for this. They're gonna time ebb my haunting, but whatever, it's fun. Reemerge, my friend. It's pretty gross. Pretty sick card to draw. If this card a spell here, try and kill something. So if I try and kill my haunting, am I willing to bounce it? We try and kill the Geyser Drake. It's dead. It's all yours. Alright. Discard a crab. Forest. Still can't cast Terror of the Peaks. Okay. Or you cast a modal spell, choose up to X number of chosen mode. They do have the stupid jailbreak scheme. So now they're gonna time ebb my thing and get like a token or whatever. That's really annoying. Ugh. Yeah. They hit a Nimble Brigand. It's gonna go on top or bottom of my deck. This is like starting to be very embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna surveil. Been on Islands. Let's go on to the bottom. Take 2. Lazav is great. So they have Terror, Brigand. What's in the... We have some big stuff in the graveyard, too. Alright, that's cool, at least. Play Lazav, say go. We got the old Skullduggery up. Some weird-ass commander cards in my draft sets. Another Forest. Terror and 2 unknowns. They're attacking. I mean, I'm biting all day, folks. I'm sorry. Skullduggery, me and you. You and me. Just gonna exile. I don't know, crab, I guess, and not use it. So decline. That was awesome. Here's Nimble Brigand. Here's Voracious Varmint. And there's our white source, and it's a crime. So maybe we name Beaver to attack, right? Just get a nice vigilance attack in here. It's kind of cool. Take the Beaver. Say yes, please. 6/6 Beaver getting in. And the fun part here is that if I draw a untapped land, I can just cast this as a Baneslayer, which is cool too. So, all right, say go. We have Bounce Spell and Ashes up. They have Terror of the Peaks. They got a freaking 3/6 Lazav. They play Luxurious Locomotive. One of his attacks make a treasure for each creature that crewed at this turn. Crew 1, activate once turn. I guess. We are O2, so yeah. They're at 5. We just bounce this, right? Bounce this. Exile a thing. Try and scry a land. Yeah. Crime up. Sterling Hound. Graveyard. Okay. I could just try and kill them. That's probably prudent. We just fire up the ashes. Yeah, let's try and kill them, sure. Ashes this. Make Lazav into my flying creature in the graveyard. And there we go. Alright, cool, sweet. Alright. Awesome. Lazav's the bomb. Well, we need to win a lot more matches, though, so let's keep going. Yeah, sure. Needs help. Needs a blue and a white, but it's fine. Soul Ring Sleeves. Woo! Fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh? Remember, folks, check out my article on CoolStuffInc.com. I do a video article every Monday and a written article every Friday. And this week's article is my Modern Horizons 3 wish list. What I want to see of a set. Check out the article, CoolStuffInc.com. Also use promo code GM5, 5% off your order at CoolStuffInc.com. They're here. We can keep playing. Springs. Quoth the Raven. Alright, so we drew a land that's not white or blue, unfortunately. So it's kind of crappy, but is what it is. The Razzle Dazzler. We draw a Jailbreak Scheme. Just get for one here. Drain for one, deal a one, deal a one, deal a one. Dink, dink, dink. Your turn. They have their own Raven. And a lost Jite. Alright, that's pretty annoying. Sure. And does combat damage, put a counter on the Jite. That's pretty bad for us, I feel like. I can tether it if I draw a land, but... I'm just going to take the fall. I think. Just like try and draw a blue source here. Yeah, I mean, sure. Alright, whatever. Make a crime, drain for one, draw a card. Siphon Insight, that's also a crime. Okay. I guess we're casting Siphon Insight, right? Like, yeah. Siphon Insight you, crime. Alright, I guess he found two swamps. It's lame. Say go. So Vegeta... If he deals combat damage, you put a counter on it, and then remove a counter to untap a land, make a creature not be able to block, which is a crime, and then put a counter on the creature. They mill over their own Sphinx? What are they doing? This thing even gives them extra mana, too. Wow, that's insane. We draw another freaking swamp? Come on, man. Alright, we're going to Raven Jailbreak Steam. So, get out of here.
How about committing crimes and violence? Again, the answer is yes.
So you're gone. Say go. They probably bottom it. Stuck on 3 lands. There goes the card. We got Siphon Insight. We still can't cast our Sphinx yet, which is super awkward. It's going to be great here. Going for the biggest bird of all time. You got me. Your Raven is massive. It's impressive. It's gold pant. Draw a white source. God, you're killing me, Smalls. Alright, so... Siphon Insight you. It's a crime. Typo in the first line of the article. I write the articles. I don't want to edit them, alright? Leave me alone. Desert Stew is gas. We can bluffs. So right now this can be 5 toughness. That sucks. Alright. Attack for... This untaps a land. Attack for 1. Unfortunately, we just like can't kill this stupid bird. But we can kill whatever else they play. And then tether the bird next turn. So it's fun. We passed the G-Day once, and I was sad about it. It's a pretty fun card. Here's another Razzle Dazzler. Sure. Attack. No blocks. 3 counters on Jite. That's 3 mana or 3... But they're not... using them at all. Alright, I'm gonna kill the Razzle Dazzler on tap play tether, so kill this. It's a crime. It's not quite Umazawa's G-Tape, but it's a pretty cool card. Alright, untap. Draw. We stopped drawing swamps? We have like every swamp in our deck and no double blue. It's ridiculous. Preposterous. Attack. Bird. Probably should have done this first, actually, because they had a crime, but whatever. Alright. Get out of here. Crime. Problem is the next creature they draw is going to be pretty damn good. They're going to untap a land in response. Tap for black. Tap for white. Tap for blue. Untap a land. Do they have 2 Sphinxes also? Could have exiled the GTA, but like I feel like the creature's better. I could be wrong though. Wrangler of the Damned. Honestly, that's a lot of the strength of this card. Actually, it just makes mana, which is pretty sick. Maybe I should target this. Maybe I'm just dumb. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose now. They're going to do this and not put the gold pan on and save 5 mana. Not yeah. Now I draw a land. Come on. It's ridiculous. All right, let's say go. There's a preposterous amount of lands. Just comical. And they're all swamps too, you know. Can't block. All right, that's how the thing works. This has got no counters on it. We block. I don't have green for Villainous Wealth, you know. Why make it not be able to block then? Whatever. I mean, that's pretty good, I guess. This means I can't block, though. So, cast Dust Animus and say go. They have 3 cards. They have all spells in their hands, too. This is gross. They've drawn 4 spells, all lands, too. I can attack here, right? Just can't block it. Yeah, you have safe attack here. They have Skullduggery, get screwed, but whatever. Alright. Not a bad draw with the Haunting, because now I can... I'm just going to play this. So I have Villainous Wealth. Get a little Surveil on here. It's the one card you wanted for our deck, you know? The good news is, as long as this is going, this is not going. There's a lot of anti-synergy here between Campaign and Wrangler of the Damned, so that's cool, I guess. Put the pan onto the Wrangler. Okay. So they can target my creature whenever they want to return the thing. They missed the trigger too, but we draw a Mystical Tether. That just kills them, right? Like, they have 2 mana in theory, but yeah, sure. All right, go top. Draw. Cast Tether. Really weird game, right? Really, really weird game. Like, I don't know what's going on in that game. We'll take the W, obviously, but there's some weird stuff. Draw 1,000 lands in 1, then we'll take it. Arena's taking pity on us, just giving us platinum opponent after platinum opponent. We're going to keep this. Alright, so take a point. We got removal spells and a Sphinx. We got a control deck here. Red-green, go. I'm pretty inclined to hold this for a crime, honestly. So I'll play a swamp once I go.
That plot makes perfect sense.
Okay. No green for make your own luck, obviously, but sure. Sure shot. That's pretty good. That reward 2s. Alright, so we can bounce the token, which is great. Let's bounce this. Swamp on top. We don't want that, right? Nope. So ship the swamp. Bounce token. Draw swamp. That's fine. So we'll just like play a land as they go. Let's fire up the Sphinx. Can tether this next turn too. No crew, please. Yeah, I mean, that sucks a bit, but this is fine. Like, whatever. Take the damage. End step Sphinx. They can't kill it, most likely. Another freaking crime land. Alright, so we tether the... I feel like I'm somewhat more inclined to tether the Courser just to draw them cards. We each have a 4-turn clock here. We can kill this next turn. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Don't snakes give me on me, please. Alright, so 13-12. No green, obviously. Not a lot going on besides the Sphinx. It's a good thing to have going on by itself, though, you know? Could have a pretty nasty turn, though. I guess that was risky, right? They just play like some huge idiot and attack for 10 here. Maybe that was wrong. Yeah, maybe I'm just an idiot. Just like kind of forgot the haste ability of this was so like potent if they pop off with a big boom boom. Yeah. Yeah, that was probably stupid as shit. I'm dumb. Might have thrown this one away, folks. Might have thrown this one away, folks. We'll see what we draw here, but draw Villainous Wealth. Great. It says Menace, too. Oh my god. We just totally punted this game. Oh, fucking idiot. It's so stupid. I mean, they would have crewed and attacked with the Courser and gotten more cards, but like... Could have played untap land and just tethered last turn. Shit. Definitely not been playing great today. I mean, the problem is now I need to kill the Charger, because if they play anything in crew, I just die. So, like... Oh, man. Alright, this sucks. I guess I can wait and do it on their turn, but... Yeah, maybe I should just trade it. I don't know. This card's really good. Having 2 green cards in hand and only green tap lands is pretty damn debilitating. So we can't even draw a green source next turn. So we're like just stuck for 2 turns and we're so far behind now. Yeah, that was very bad. Yeah, we should have just killed this sure shot. Taken 4 up this. They would have got the card maybe. Alright, and that's the draft, folks. I mean, punt probably wouldn't have mattered, honestly, given they had pessimization also. Because I would have tethered, they would have killed both tethers. It would have been an absolute blowout the other way, so I guess whatever. looking at our stats, that was obviously not very good. So many bad cards. Maybe the Lazav like got us. I don't know. It's funny. I could have just not taken the stupid Sphinx, just taken the green card or whatever, and probably had a fine deck. That's kind of like the problem with blue is that blue is kind of rough. Like there's a lot of bad commons. Like Shackle Slinger's bad, Geyser Drake bad, Fording bad. Like Vault Bearer bad. Jailbreak Scheme bad. There's so many bad cards in blue you have to play in your deck. And like, yeah, you have a few good rares, but our mana wasn't really good enough either. Just a bad deck. Whatever. What are you gonna do? So, episode 20's in the books. 21's coming up. You folks love it. Like, comment, subscribe. Real great. Peace.